award of this evening, which is CHRO of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, join me in welcoming Pavitra Singh, VP and People Leader, PepsiCo India and South Asia. Let's give it up for Pavitra as we welcome her on stage, please. Pavitra currently heads HR for PepsiCo India. She's been with PepsiCo since 2006 with almost 20 plus years of overall experience, including large teams across geographies. She's held leadership positions in India and other markets.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Thank you for joining us tonight at the second edition of Outlook Business Spotlight Achievers Awards 2025.
Thank you for having me here.
Ma'am, congratulations on receiving this prestigious award.
Thank you.
There are a few questions that I would like to ask
Sure.
you. To begin with, what does this recognition mean to you at this stage of your professional journey?
I think first of all, it's a humbling experience, and this award feels personal at one level, but also collective, right? Because it's a reflection of all those people who stood behind me, starting with my parents, to the fantastic team and leaders that have challenged me, have helped me grow in different ways. So it's their award, really, and I'm just representing it.
A collective effort.
It is collective, and it, while there's a lot of gratitude, I think more importantly, I feel a sense of responsibility, because it's about now continuing to raise the bar, not just for the organization, but for the HR fraternity at large.
Definitely. Ma'am, moving to my next question. How do you see your contributions driving impact beyond your organization for your industry or your society?
Yeah, I think the role today, organizations don't operate in isolation, right? Mm-hmm. It's a reflection of the society, it mirrors the society. And therefore the role of CHROs and actually every leader today is to raise the bar, right? To raise the bar of on quality of thinking, right? How do we really, create environments or workplaces where people feel included? How do we build the right capability? How do we, look at, building new skills? So I think that's the way I see leaders really raising it, and I feel contributions like this really help raise the bar and really start, looking at things differently, shattering new boundaries and creating new ones. So that's the way I look at it.
I'm sure you'll be doing much more better in the coming days. Coming to my next question. Ma'am, challenges often fuel growth. Can you share a key challenge you overcame and the lesson that it taught you?
Yeah, I think every challenge has an opportunity and teaches you very different things, right? And very early on in my career, there was a major transformation that was happening in the organization. It was a time of a lot of uncertainty. Everybody had a point of view, and it's not easy to navigate during uncertain times, right? But I think challenging times like this do have leadership lessons, and I think what I really learned is leadership is not about having all the answers, right? I think it's a moment to kind of pause. It's a moment to really stay grounded. It's a moment to listen deeply, right, and lead with clarity. And I think that's what that transformation really helps me do, and I carry that lesson throughout, because I always say leadership is also about having the courage to do the right thing, right? In the middle of many things where people are giving you a lot of opinions, how do you hold the ground, right, and have the courage to do the right thing with fairness, with objectivity, and really earn that trust from people.
Oh, these are some very interesting things that you have shared with us. Ma'am, the last question. Looking ahead, what excites you the most about the future and your role in shaping it?
Yeah, I think what really excites me is to really rethink the future of work, the future of workplaces. But for me, I also feel that it's what is really going to change is really not so much the workplace, but it is about people, right? Technology will keep coming and changing, new models will keep evolving. But I think what is really important is to really build that kind of leadership caliber, right? Leadership that will build institutions, right, will build a very different order of capability, right, will lead with a lot of humanness. So I think that's what really excites, right? We're at the cusp and the intersection of technology, culture, leadership, changing times. So how do you lead with the heart in the middle of all of this is what really excites me.
I'm really amazed with your thoughtfulness, and I'm sure it's going to motivate a lot of people who are watching this. And thank you so much for sharing your insights with us tonight, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, and thank you for this.